I just wrote a blog post on the 7 ways holding a grudge is holding you back, and I want to share it with you. The first, stress and anxiety. Holding onto a grudge creates a tremendous amount of stress that lives within inside you. Crumbling relationships. When you withhold forgiveness, you are holding yourself back from that intimacy, that connection. I'm not saying that you just accept anything that comes your way. No, you speak up, you set your boundaries, all of that. But withholding forgiveness keeps those relationships from getting close. Emotional roller coaster. When you're keeping all these emotions bottled up inside, it's like you could have these outbursts and then you're feeling okay, and then it's a burst again because you're hanging on to this anger and this resentment and this bitterness. Stunted personal growth. You're living in the past when you're withholding forgiveness, when you're holding on to that grudge. You're constantly reminding yourself of something that may have happened years, maybe even decades ago. I call that rear view mirror thinking. Here, there's this big front windshield in front of you, and we just keep looking at the rear view mirror and then, holding on to the past. Health hazards. This is what happens when you are constantly flooded with those negative emotions. It's flooding your system with adrenaline and cortisol, creating stress-related symptoms, illnesses, conditions, even disease. Loneliness. We're keeping people at bay when we're walking around bitter, angry, resentful. You know those people in your life. You feel it coming. They're coming at you. You're like, oh no, I don't want to hear that story over and over again. Yes, we're keeping people at bay if that's how we walk around. A vicious cycle. If you're in some type of relationship with someone and there are so many challenges and issues, when we withhold forgiveness, who knows? That person may retaliate and then come back at you, and you come back at them, and it's like never resolved. And it being never resolved, you're never feeling good. So again, forgiveness doesn't mean that you're condoning the behavior, setting yourself up for it to happen again, giving that person a free pass. You're weak. No, it means you value yourself enough to stop punishing yourself for something that happens. So those are my 7 strategies. Hope it helps.